Hi guys, we're gonna be starting our live stream right now, and this is kind of a first one, like a try attempt, and we're gonna be speaking about Civilization War, which you see I'm loading right now on the screen. And my name is Anna, and I'm working in Clay Games, which is a developer for this game. Actually, I hope you hear me well. Okay, I was checking yesterday, should be fine. So we're loading the game right now, and Civilization War is a mobile game which is a simulation of strategy, and you basically have to develop your nation, your civilization that you are choosing at some point of the game. And today we're going to be speaking about really basic stuff in the game. I'm sure many people are already playing it and are familiar with it, but if you just want to try it out, I mean, that's a really cool game compared to others too, and it's really there on the level, and we keep developing it day by day, and we want to share some of the expertise that we have to get more users, to let people know about the game better. And today's broadcast is gonna be going for an hour or half an hour tops, because yeah, we're gonna be showing just basics. Okay, so here it is. Hold on, actually let me change something. I'll be right back in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back right now. And the point is, we had to reset the game because I was doing the tutorial before, and it's not a new game here. So basically, that's a very good tip here, because there is an option in the game that you can reset the game, and I'll show you just in a few minutes. I mean, it double checks with you if you want to start a new game. Yes, confirm. Okay, so yeah, it's here. It's in synchronize accounts, and then game reset. It's if whenever you want to start the game from the beginning, that's what you can do there. So that not to uninstall it and not to start a new account. I don't know. That's just a lot easier. Okay, so I think you can see the mouse on the screen because I'm playing with the Android simulator from the laptop, but it's actually a mobile game. Okay, here's our tutorial. So this girl is gonna be helping us throughout the whole game, and will be doing and giving us really good tips. Okay, so basically the story is that we had a really developed a nice civilization, but something happened. See, the war started, and our allies have betrayed us and attacked. Yeah, so now a lot of enemies are gonna be attacking us, and I think pretty much the outcome is what you can imagine. They're gonna destroy our whole city right now. Yeah, and they've looted all of our resources. That's why we had to escape and find another territory out there, get hidden. And this is now our castle. Yeah, they'll never find the place. However, the war is on, and they will have soon sweep across the continent. Yes, we will be found sooner or later. And basically what we're gonna be doing right now is rebuilding the civilization that we used to have once. And this is... she's introducing us to our new land. Yeah, actually she's gonna be giving lots of very useful tips, but I know many people just tap through it, and after that lots of questions arise which you could really have read here, as these people were giving us tips on. Okay, so we're gonna be starting with building some buildings here, and first what we need is gonna be a farm, so that we have some food for our soldiers. all buildings have required conditions, and I think we're meeting all the conditions for this one right now. Yes, it's basically what we need to build a farm. And yes, I want to build a farm, press construct. And then, yeah, it's really fast though, because there's just a low level farm. And it's gonna be taking a lot longer time, like on higher levels, up to half an hour, even an hour, or I mean if it's great in a castle, it might take up to 4 hours or even more on higher levels. Yeah, and that's a great tip, because if the building time or construction or leveling up time is less than 5 minutes, then you can just press the thing that appears there that says free, and you'll finish like straight away. And it's totally free, it's not like you don't need any items for that. So yeah, in this one, free. Yeah, and it's done. This farm will continue to produce food, and you will have to harvest the grains all yourself. It cannot be done automatically, because we had some questions in CS, and people were asking if we can do it, if they can collect the items automatically, but it's actually like it would be a bot if they could have done that. So yeah, we just got some of the crops. I don't know what to do. Following the recommended missions. Yeah, that's actually a very good way to develop your civilization, if you're following the recommended missions. And you can find them over here where the hand is like pointing at. Okay, so for storing resources, we'll need a depot, and we're building it here. Yes, in the depot you can protect your resources, because sometimes the enemies would attack your city, and then they'll like be able to just loot all of your resources, but then the protected ones will stay with you, and they will not be used for like building or for training soldiers. They will not be used in the first place, because they'll be like safe thing that you have. Yeah, I mean, the more you upgrade it, the more it can take in for sure, the more safe resources you can have. So let's press the free thing, because we don't want to wait. And next, what we do next? Army. Yes, we need the army definitely to defend our city, and then further on to probably conquer other cities and loot other people's resources. So the basic one is infantry barrack, and most of them are gonna be here. So let's start with the infantry barrack, and it's also takes just 2 seconds. We're gonna speed it up. We're done with it. And yeah, we're gonna train some soldiers right now, obviously. I mean, the tutorial is pretty much like all other games, but yeah, I just wanna make sure that I'm giving tips as they come on while I'm speaking. Yeah, we can reduce time of training as well. I mean, if you need your army really fast, and this is a speed up training. Useful item. Okay, let's use one, and they're ready. Okay, there's 6 axemen that we trained. I mean, it's more than 6 actually. And let's go to the next one. Oh, we're ready to upgrade the castle. Okay, this is fine. See, like, our castle right now is so funny. It also will allow new buildings and upgrade other buildings, like it's just an ancient house. Let's upgrade it to level 2. And it's also really fast, because it's really one of the first levels. I mean, further on I think level 6, is it? No, I think it's level 3, is where you choose your civilization, like it's either Western or Eastern civilization, and then further on level 12, you're gonna be able to choose between like a specific country within that civilization. So this game has 8 civilizations, which is, I mean, if it's Eastern, it's Korea, China, Japan, and India. And then if it's Western civilization, it's United States, England, France, and what is else? What is there else? Oh, it's like Rome. It's Rome. Yeah. So you're gonna be able to choose one of those later on and have some special perks for each nation. Yeah, each nation has its special army and special great man, that like a person who's gonna be able to help you with like further development and will give you more powers. Okay, what is our next quest? We'll need to trade and exchange with other nations, which requires a harbor. Let's build a harbor. Yeah, we can check attendance. I mean, there is daily attendance and there is monthly attendance as well. So if we build a harbor and check the attendance thing, why didn't we get it? Okay. Yeah, let's first build the watchtower to be able to get information about other, like our enemy's troops. That should cover the domestic affairs. Now let's check out the field. So yeah, we're now proceeding to the field, which is a continent that has other players there being online at the same time with you. Maybe not online, but anyways, you can like communicate with them, you can make up alliances with them, you can be friends, or you can be enemies, like enemy alliances or stuff, so you can attack each other. Also, there are bandits that you can attack and get resources. So first, when you press them, it will show you the information about bandits, so that you are sure you will not be defeated by them after you attack them. So yeah, it's just 700 yeah, barbarian X-Men. I think we are able to win them. Skip through this because you can read it more, like more detailed information later when you're doing it yourself, I guess. Yeah, so here they are marching to attack the bandits. And we got the rewards. Wow, that's a lot though. And they will be automatically coming back to the castle. So yeah, the field also has resources that you can collect. So you can both collect your resources in your castle and out in the field if you're lacking some, if you need more. And we can gather lumber because we don't have a lumber yard yet in our castle. And if you press gather, yeah, actually you need to check with the carrying capacity of the troops that you are sending out, because the more troops you're sending, the more resources you can bring back to the city. And different types of troops also have different carrying capacity, so just like make it strategic. So yeah, they're gonna be collecting it here right now, and I think yes, it takes time, that's what I was saying, and we can get back to the city for a bit. Do we skip through this? They will keep giving us tips throughout the game, so yes, and we should follow the recommended mission, and then we're gonna be just fine. Okay, some nice words from our helper. And now let's go take a look. Oh, yes, so this is the reward for like daily rewards, and you will be getting them each day you're logging into the game. I mean consecutively. So she's telling us to follow the recommended missions. Yes, just hold on, I want to show the monthly reward that you can get here at the harbor. And it goes according to the day of the month. So today's 28th here in Korea at least, not in the States. And we're getting that 28 days reward. Yeah, this is some piece of map. game. We can see later on in our backpack if you want to know exactly what rewards you got. So here is another, like, I think we're finished with the tutorial right now. So I mean, as long as you would go with these recommended missions here, you will be good in the game. And that's why let me just show you on other, like, around the city first. So starting from the castle gate, which is here, you can upgrade it to and make it like increase its duration, and it will be like you'll be protected from the enemies better. Here is where your army is based and commander probably. The more army you will have, the more people you will see staying out here, and there is a limit for the army, and you will be able to increase it with like increasing levels of the castle or increasing other stuff levels. So yeah, these are all territories for the farms and lumber yards. We've already built one here. This is for hospital. Then you will have ruins here and like some dungeons over here. But that's a lot of stuff that's coming on further levels. This is some territory we can extend to if we don't have enough like over here, and if we want to build more buildings. Another thing, yeah. So all of the troops are gonna be trained over here. So infantry barrack, archery barrack, then cavalry and siege barrack, and so just a bunch of buildings here. I mean, it's probably gonna be coming as a surprise later on, but we're gonna be doing some frequently asked questions section soon, or like just information about the game, so that when you're on lower levels, you will be able to read some information of what's coming next and like what is there to expect from the game on higher levels. And yeah, our castle is here. Depot. This is like just few basic buildings right now. Okay, and this is really nice because it's a carriage that will be bringing resources to you, like just free resources you can take every, it's now 1.5 minutes. I mean, it gets like the time, it will be getting more like longer here. I think I saw something like 2.5 minutes, maybe it depends on the level of your castle probably. Then this is the watchtower where you can scout your enemies and be able to know information about their castle before you like attacking them. Yeah, and there's gonna be a lot more, like market's gonna be here, but you're gonna see it later. And we're gonna be making more videos on more like detailed stuff and answering questions that we see like being like the most frequent questions probably, and also explaining on new game contents before the update comes out. Okay, let's start from the Lord icon over here really quick. Yes, this is where you can see your achievements and all relevant information. You can change your name, and you have like one free change name ticket. Right now we have it once we started it. So basically you can choose your, I will tell you about it, Lord buff information. So yeah, you can change your Lord name over here if you don't like this weird one. This is the hero you're playing with, but you can also change her later on when you, you can choose one of these people to play with. And then like you see all the heroes are going to be appearing. You'll be able to meet this like great man, and that's what they're called in the game later on, and each of them is going to be adding some specific skill to your character. But they're unavailable right now because you'll have to meet them. You'll have to do this requirements to meet each of these special characters, and for some of them are really special for like unique for the civilization that you're choosing. So for example, you cannot get King Sejong is like a Korean one if you have chosen British civilization. Right. So yeah, so I think the most frequently asked question is where to enter the gift code, because we sometimes give out the gift codes on Facebook in ads or in other services. So you should go to environment settings here, and like here's game settings, synchronizing account, and actually that's a thing that we strongly recommend to do, synchronizing your account so that you don't lose your data in any case. I mean, it doesn't take much time, just 3 seconds or so, but then you are sure you will not be losing any of your game data, because many cases it's like pretty impossible. I mean, it can be impossible to recover, so just to be sure. So the gift codes I was telling about, right here, you should press it and either paste it here or type it yourself, but be sure to type it in the exact same way that it was written where you saw it, because I mean, if it's in small characters, you should write it in small characters. If it's in capital letters, please do capital letters, and if there are no spaces, do not do spaces. So yeah, and basically it should work then, and then just press the use gift code. If it works, you will get the resources or whatever it is about. Lord buff is how you can make your lords stronger by getting the buff points by leveling up the lords. We have 6 buff points right now, and we can use them. Let's use them all. Yes, so now the further 2 steps are available. So when we have more buff points, when we level up our lord even more, we can be doing the food production one or lumber. Achievements is like the medals you can get. They're also helping to like improve some performance of the lords. Rank is where you can see all the ranks, like you could be compared to other players here, but like when you're getting better probably. So relics is what you can equip your lord with, and there are like 6 common relics that you can do, and they don't belong to any specific nation, but there are also national relics that you will be getting once you choose one of the nations at the level 12, and they're much stronger, and they also have a set effect there. So yeah, it's like I would rather recommend you getting the high rank national relics, but you will be able to collect the ordinary ones even before level 12. So I think that's it for lord. Oh, okay, there's another detailed lord information is where you can see a bunch of stuff for your, I don't know, for it. You can build your tactics based on it, like to attack other lords and just to know how strong your army is. Yeah, that's it for here. Another thing, okay, at the carriage right, let's get our 3 resources here. Quest is where you do the recommended missions, and it just goes this way, and when you complete this, you'll be getting some rewards too. I mean, here is like, if you get 10 missions, you'll be getting the rewards. I mean, it's really nice, like, they're giving out lots of rewards, and like, which speeds up your progress in the game. Another is domestic governance is really good way to get the resources as well, because you basically start the mission and you don't have to do anything else. You just wait until this time is down, and then you get what is promised over here. And there are only limited number of missions for each day, so they appear each day, and you can just do all of this, like start and it's finished, start and collect resources every day, and yeah, it doesn't cost you anything. Another thing that's going to be open on further levels is special mission, is missions where you should actually do something, because like the villagers would be asking you for some favors, for example, trade in an exchange shop, or like go please destroy bandits that are bothering us nearby the city. And yeah, you will have to do that, and then they will give you the rewards. Okay, let's go back and see current status. Current status is the job catalog that is done or is not done yet. I mean, we have already built the infantry barrack. We're still not done the archer and cavalry and anything else. So that's like the list that you can see. Yeah, you can partly see what to expect there in the game. Job status is where you can see everything. I mean, you can even train troops from here. If you forgot where the building is, it's a really easy way to do so. And when the training is done, it's a bit slow. When the training is done, you can also collect the army from here rather than going to the actual building site. So, alliance, you can join an alliance, and yeah, or you can build up your own alliance, honestly, and you'll be getting a reward first time you join an alliance, and I mean, it just gives you also a bunch of benefits as well. Yeah, see, 200 of gold. And there are two currencies in the game, which is gold, it's a bit more difficult to get, and silver, which is not so difficult to get, but is also useful. And you can be getting both of these together with some rewards. And yeah, and if you're lacking some of the resources, you can also go to the shop and buy them. Another thing is backpack. It's where you can see the list of all of your items. You can filter them if like it's too much in the whole list. Resource information, it shows how much you have. Shop, yeah, shop is where you can buy it for gold. Another shop that's available is where you can buy stuff like in the harbor actually. You can buy it for actual money, and there are many packages that you can do. Email is where you're gonna be getting all the notifications, even the battle reports. I mean, you remember we actually attacked the bandits, but we didn't have the report because it was just a part of tutorial. Anyways, yeah, it's or other people, sometimes when you have friends in the game already, when you're that level, then you will be able to get the presents from them, or like send presents yourself with the items that you have. Okay, let's just quickly go to the field and we'll be finishing on that. I'll show you around the field. Let's see other people's castles somewhere around. This is a new continent. We are on... yeah, actually, let's see which continent we're on. If you press the map here and press the world. So we're on continent number 7. It just showed up on the top. So the newer the continent, the less powerful are players on there. But you can actually change the continent if you would want to, but the very important thing is you can only change it within 5 days since you created your account. So, and only before level 5, honestly. So yeah, be sure to think fast. That was done to prevent like very stronger players from destroying the the people who don't have much powers yet. And here you can see, I mean, we're really on the other side of the continent right now. The closer to the middle of the continent, the more stronger people are there, and like the bandits are stronger, and resource tiles of the higher levels in there. Yeah, so these down here are more advanced things in the game, and I'm gonna be speaking about those further on, I guess, but we should be finishing with this broadcast right now, because yeah, I think I've covered the basics already. So you can ask questions if you have any in our official Facebook page, and the link should be in Twitch, or just type in Civilization War Last King, probably it will help. And then yeah, just send us a message if you have any questions, or if you want us to cover any other topics in further broadcasts. But for this time, I hope you enjoy the broadcast, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.